much do you know about Thomas, Percy, and the rest of your island of Sodor friends? Play the best of Percy trivia game and test your knowledge. 8 different questions will see just how big of a Thomas fan you are. To play, select the correct answer by using the direction buttons on your controller. Press the Enter button when you have chosen the correct answer. When you select the right answer, you'll see a special clip from one of your favorite Percy stories. Be sure to come back and play again and again.
Won the race between Harold and Percy? A. Percy. B. Harold. C. Neither. It was a tie. Got it.
Oh dear, groaned Percy. I'm sure we've lost. The fireman scrambled to the cab roof. We've won! We've won! He shouted. Harold's still hovering. He's looking for a place to land.
Was loaded on the cart that Percy ran into while riding at night. A. Chocolate. B. Lime. C. Jam. You're right.
But a broken cartload of lime lay ahead. Sam the farmer had just gone for help. Percy broke the cart to smithereens. Lime flew everywhere.
Percy shunting around at the quarry. A. Cranky the Crane. B. The freight cars. C. Thomas.
Percy had never been to the quarry before. He began ordering the freight cars about. Hurry along, he said. The freight cars grumbled to each other. This is Toby's place. Percy's got no right to poke his funnel up here and push us around. They whispered and passed the word. Pay Percy back. Pay Percy back. Come along, puffed Percy. No nonsense. We'll give him nonsense, giggled the freight cars.
Pulls the mail trains on the island of Sodor along with Percy. A. Thomas. B. James. C. Gordon. Great job.
This is the sound of the mail train. One train is pulled by Thomas and the other by Percy, as the loads are too heavy for one engine to do the work alone. The mail is loaded into freight cars at the harbors, and the engines pull their trains through the silent stations delivering their precious loads.
Kind of signals do Gordon and James warn Percy about? A. Backing signals. B. Crossing signals. C. Switch signals. 1.
Gordon looked across to James. They were going to play a trick on Percy. James and I were just speaking about signals at the junction. We can't be too careful about signals. But then I needn't say that to a really useful engine like you, Percy. Percy felt flattered. We had spoken of backing signals, put in James. They need extra special care, you know. Would you like me to explain? No, thank you, James, said Percy. I know all about signals. Percy was a little worried. I wonder what backing signals are, he thought.
Useful engine didn't believe in Percy's ghost train story. A. Toby. B. Henry. C. Thomas. Good job.
The ghost train. Driver saw it last night. Where? Asked Thomas and Toby. He didn't say. Oh, it makes my wheels wobble to think of it. Puh, said Thomas. You're just a silly little engine. I'm not scared.
Told Bill and Ben to leave Sir Topham Hatt's shed. A. Thomas. B. Henry. C. Percy. Of course, you are right.
What are you engines doing here? hissed Henry. "This shed is for Sir Topham Hatt's engines. Go away." "Silly things," Henry snorted.
Warns Percy about the bad weather in Percy's promise. A. Edward. B. Thomas. C. Sir Topham Hatt. Hang on.
Be careful, warned Edward. There's a storm coming. A promise is a promise, thought Percy, no matter what the weather.
Congratulations! You have answered all 8 questions correctly and are a top-notch Thomas and Friends fan. Thank you for playing, and be sure to come back again for more trivia questions to try.